Hi, I'm Trevor Austin, founder of Authentic Life Financial Planning. In this video, we're covering the different stock option exercise methods. Let's talk about stock option exercises. One thing I do think not a lot of people understand is what methods are available to actually exercising your stock options. There's kind of three main ways for exercising stock options: is cashless exercise, a cash exercise, and then a sell to cover. In a cashless exercise, this is probably the one that's the easiest to understand. Essentially, you exercise the options and you just get cash. You don't own the stock. You don't pay any money out of your pocket to get the cash. You effectively use the value of the option to pay for the exercise price, pay for any withholding that needs to happen, and then you just get the cash that's left over. That's probably the most common way to exercise when it comes to public companies, because it means effectively that you don't need to put in any cash. You're not holding the stock anymore. You just get cash and the option is done. The second one is what's called a cash exercise. That is probably the most common option and sometimes the only option for a private company stock option. Essentially, instead of you using the option to pay for the exercise and the tax, you have to come up with the cash yourself to pay for the exercise cost and any taxes that will be owed on the exercise. Now, again, with private company stock options, that generally is going to be the only option. Again, there's always exceptions. If you're going through a tender offer, or if you want to utilize one of the different essentially brokers that are available to exercise private company stock options, like those do exist. But in general, this is going to be the most common way to exercise a private company stock option. Now, the last way is the sell to cover, and that's essentially just a hybrid of the two. Essentially, what happens is you use some of the stock to pay for the exercise and pay for the withholding, if there is withholding necessary. But instead of getting cash once the exercise is complete, you actually continue to hold the stock. Essentially, you use some of the stock to cover the exercise, cover the tax withholding, and then you continue to hold whatever stock proceeds are left after the exercise is complete. So instead of cashing out, basically, you're using the option itself to exercise, and then you continue to hold whatever stock remains after the exercise price and the tax withholding. That option, probably isn't going to be very common to deal with a private company. Certainly your private company would need to sign off on that to be able to do that, which again is why the cash exercise is the most likely option. Cash, ultimately is king, especially in pre-IPO companies where cash flow can be hard to come by. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment below with any questions or topics that you would like to see covered. Financial planning is all about creating the life you want. Let's build it together.